हरे कृष्णा जय जगन्नाथ। तो आमे जो सीरीज स्टार्ट करथिलो दैट इज द ओपीएससी सिविल सर्विस एग्जामिनेशन प्रीलिम्स जीएस पेपर 1 डिस्कशन। सो तमे फॉर फर्स्ट वीडियोटा कर छछ जोटा कि क्वेश्चन 1 रो क्वेश्चन 5 पर्यंत डिटेल्ड एक्सप्लेनेशन। So this is the second part where we'll be discussing from question number 6 to question 10. I am discussing the paper C, set C, sorry, GS paper 1, but set C. Okay. So yeah, let's start. So this is the question number 6, which is saying, which of the following, let me just start the pointer here. Okay, just yeah, spotlight. Okay, so which of the following statements are correct in respect of sittings of parliament? Now, the first option is saying, in the year 1955, a Lok Sabha committee had proposed a timetable for parliamentary sessions with 3 times a year. Yeah, this is correct. See, in the constitution, there is nothing mentioned like, कि केते थर करियर अच्छी टाइम से बस yes it is written that there should not be more than 6 months gap. Okay, so yeah, it was a proposal in 1955 but it was not implemented, accept hitla in implement hinatla. तो दुईटा सेशन भितर बेसिकली 6 मासर गैप न रहिबा दरकार बेसिकली. ओके, so it suggested budget session from February 1 to May 7, February 1st to May 7, yes, this true. And monsoon session from July 1st to September 10 false because it was from July 15 to end of September 15. Next, it suggested winter session from November 15 to December 15. It is false because it was suggested from November 5. Okay, and finish on December 22. Okay, so after Diwali it will start. So these are the recommendations. So this is a very factual question because many students may be knowing. Okay, हमारे तो इंटर सेशन ही हुए. That is budget session. जो है beginning of the year. Then there is a your monsoon session. Then there is a your winter session. तो यार किसी date है fix नहीं. But yes, this is the basic time period. बोटे तुम्हारा yes budget session है time fix होची जो है कि February 1st रो होची. So yeah, तो basically यार किसी टाइम फिक्स नहीं हमरो एबे फॉर मानसून एंड नवंबर दिस कन्वेंशन बेसिस से चले बेसिकली. ओके, सो इन एज फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन तुम्हारा फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट होची. सो आंसर इज सी 1 and 2. दैट व्हिच वन इज करेक्ट. मूविंग टू क्वेश्चन नंबर ओके ओके तो किसी एक्सप्लेनेशन मोटी किसी मेंशन करची. So the summoning of parliament is specified in Article 85 of the Constitution. So जैसे पचारो कि Article 85 पर mention अछि कोन summoning of parliament. Summon किए करंती? It was done by your President of India. तो President of India by the what? Uh, recommendation of the cabinet, your cabinet. Okay. So the power to convene a session of parliament rests with the government. The decision taken by the cabinet committee on parliamentary affairs, which is formalized by the president. So basically, यदि question पचारो किए करंती तो president, but yes. Of course, it is by the advice of Cabinet Committee, Parliamentary Affairs. Okay. So India does not have a fixed parliamentary calendar by convention. It is not provided by the Constitution. Parliament meets for 3 sessions in a year. Okay. So yeah, that's the thing. The longest budget session is the longest one. Like it starts in the end of January and concludes by the end of April, first to May. This session has a recess so that Parliament committee can discuss the budgetary proposals. Second is the 3-week monsoon session, July, August to May. Winter session is the third one. Okay. So it's from November to December. Moving to the question number 7. Which of the following statements are correct in respect of procedure established by law and due process of law? Very important, question. Yeah, with like mains question be asi pare procedure established by law and due process law. Tar meaning jane बहुत important. So yeah, let's see. First, what are the options? One is the principle of procedure established by law. As long as the government follows the procedures it has established, its actions are considered valid, even if they may appear unfair and unjust to individuals. So जदि किसी भी गोटे लॉ पास होची पार्लियामेंट रे जदि हम जानचो कि लास्ट लास्ट वीडियो रे थिला किछि जो बिल पास रो केते प्रकार मेजॉरिटी अछि न, यदि से भले मेजॉरिटी पास होची एब्सोल्यूट मेजॉरिटी और स्पेशल मेजॉरिटी और ऑर्डिनरी और सिंपल मेजॉरिटी. सो जदि से प्रॉपर्ली पास हेची ताहले सेटा को जो प्रोसीजर एस्टैब्लिश पाइलो आ ताको चैलेंज करा जाय परिबो नाही एज पर द इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. बट आफ्टर द केस वन भारती केस सुप्रीम कोर्ट हैज द पावर टू do judicial review. So yeah, although explicitly it was not mentioned कि due process of law, जोटा कि नेक्स्ट जोटा कि एबे implement होची by Supreme Court, but that was not mentioned in the Indian Constitution. So due process of law doctrine not only checks if there is a law to deprive the life and personal liberty of a person, but also sees if the law is made fair, just and not arbitrary. तो law टा proper procedure रे बना हुआ सहित it should be fair, just and not arbitrary. So due process of law is equal to procedure established by law plus the procedure should be fair, just and not arbitrary. Okay, this is important. Now, what is the third option? Procedure established by law is an American doctrine, and due process of law in the Indian Constitution doctrine. No, this is the reverse. So actually, procedure established by law, Indian Constitution mentioned ଅଛି जोटा कि हमें British Constitution ରୁ mainly inherit କରିଛୁ, and due process of law is the basically American Constitution ଆସିଛି. So basically, thing is that currently India is kind of both are following. Okay, after the judicial basic structure of doctrine जो Supreme Court रो जो अच्छे under judicial review is there. जोथे कि यदि Supreme Court भाबे कि किसी law टा बना है जोटा कि fair नो, just नो और arbitrary नो, तो then they can declare null and void for that law basically. Okay, so yeah, this is the thing. So first and second statement correct, second third is wrong. Okay, next move to the question number 8. Which of the following while pursuing common interest of their groups attempt to influence the public policy making? So these are the options. The correct answer is pressure groups. Elite group, bureaucracy, political parties. So these are like, see, political parties, they have some agenda, they participate in the politics. Okay, and bureaucracy, they are the like government servants, and elite groups like like what can say, yeah, like କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ବଡ଼ society ଅଛି ଯୋଉଟା କି traders ମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି କି like mill owners or IS groups, this kind of judiciary group, retired judges. So elite groups there. So basically he's saying while pursuing common interest, attempt to influence the public policy making as well. So answer is pressure group. So pressure group is a group of people who are organized actively for promoting and defending their common interest. Okay. ଗୋଟେ organized type ର ଥାନ୍ତି actively ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର common interest କୁ promote କରନ୍ତି, defend କରନ୍ତି. It is called so as it attempts to bring a change in public policy by exerting pressure on the government. So basically माने government पर pressure create करांती so that public policy change करा जाए. So it acts as a liaison between the government and its members. So government और member भितर liaison भलिया काम करे pressure group. There are अन्य नाम भी अच्छी like interest groups, vested groups. They are different from the political parties. Why? Because they neither contest elections nor try to capture political power. They're concerned with specific programs and issues, and their activities are confined to the protection and promotion of the interests of their member by influencing the government. So basically, बहुत किसी caste group अच्छी किसी religious group किसी society किसी particular job करती people, class 1 employees, class 2 employees, that may be different departments. So this kind of things you can say. The pressure groups influence the policy making and policy implementation of the government through legal and legitimate methods like what? Lobbying, correspondence, publicity, propagandizing, petitioning. It's like the जो Indian National Alliance जितने British government थिला, it's like the Indian National Congress जो moderate वाला चलता है page. So yeah, it's like that. Okay. So ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର lobby करिए, public करिए, debate करिए, this kind of things. Next, moving to the question number 9. During which part of the public policy cycle does the government explore potential policy responses? So, question को बढ़िया उतरे. So, which part of the public policy cycle ro को part रे government explore potential policy responses? So, options are value settings, policy formulation, policy feedback. So, yeah, एक ऑप्शन रो ही जଣା पड़छ कि फॉर्मुलेशन माने एते पॉलिसी टा बना हबो आ इम्प्लीमेंट हेतले पॉलिसी टा इम्प्लीमेंट करा जिवो बना हला परे आ तापे फीडबैक even after implementation ना value setting रे ही basically कौन हबो public policy cycle रो जोटे कि बहुत सारा response आसीयो, right? So you can say these are the 6 stages in the life cycle of public policy. First is agenda setting. So in this stage, needs and priorities are identified. Multiple actors outside the government may also be involved, like public also, in presenting issues or plans of action that require attention. At this stage, the policy problem to be addressed gets defined. Okay. Actually, this is also kind of like a potential policy responses, like feedback को जल्दी भी कहा जाए पारे. So, but mostly it should be value setting. And formulation and implementation is not correct because formulation तो basically structure तक बना जीवा. So policy implementation gets structured at this stage, including planning, out implementation. Logistics, civil servants are crucial for drafting policy plans. Domain experts from non-government sectors may be consulted. Then policy adoption, like regulations. So the policy may require regulation, legislation to be passed or parliament get involved. If it is a national policy, state governments are required to prepare the state machinery to implement the new public policy. Then implementation. So agenda setting, then formulation, then adoption, then implementation. So policy implementation and monitoring require clear coordination across government and non-government agencies. Media channels may be used to inform citizens of the new policy and programs that are created to implement the policy. Next is evaluation. So evaluation is kind of this policy feedback. So regular assessments follow the implementation stage to see whether policy objectives are met. Evaluations are conducted by government agencies and external actors such as donor agencies and research firms. Then policy maintenance. Any changes to the policy based on its performance are made at this stage. So yeah, so the question is like को स्टेज रे गवर्नमेंट एक्सप्लोर करे पोटेंशियल पॉलिसी रेस्पॉन्सेस को. सो इट शुड बी एजेंडा सेटिंग आई गेस. इनिशियली जतरे करा जाए एजेंडा सेट करा जाए सत्ते बढी बहुत सारा रेस्पॉन्स होना चाहिए. सो इट शुड बी द करेक्ट आंसर, बट या वी हैव टू वेट फॉर द ऑफिशियल आंसर की. Okay, going to the question number 10. Now, the final 6 months of the election cycle, when the government announces popular government initiatives, is known as. So basically, model code of conduct ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ କିଛି basically government announce करे, so that will not be uh, considered as any violation. So it should be green zone. This is also kind of huge. I had tried to search it everywhere, but I couldn't find the proper thing. But it should not be red or yellow. Do mostly it should be green zone. It's for my understanding. Okay, so yeah, this is it. So kindly let me know in the comment section if you're liking these videos, and if any correction in the answers, what you had to feel, you can post it in the comment section. And yeah, let me know if anything is there. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Jai Jagannath. So let me stop the recording here.